Hear me? Let me know if you can hear me on the chat. Let's go. Perfect. Hello, 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 YouTube. I think I started doing this to Facebook too. So, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are live over here on our Sunday morning yoga and Pilates, and you guys voted on strength and mobility. It was kind of like a toss up. So, we're going to go into a strength and mobility type of class today. So we're going to, like always, we go ahead and do 20 minutes of Pilates and we do 20 minutes of yoga to cool it all down. So let me know how you're doing in the chat. Let me know if this is your first time, your 30th time. We've been doing this since April, every Sunday, 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. So let me know. We're going to go ahead and get started here in a couple minutes. So we'll say about 10:04, 10:03. Give yourself some time to get set up. Let me get my water. So let me know how we're doing in here in the chat. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? Radiant, how we doing? Lilo, how we doing? Everybody creeping in here. So you guys said strength. So I don't want to say I don't want to scare you off too bad, but we're going to be working those arms. We're going to be working those legs. We're going to be working the glutes. Can't tell me strength workout and not expect to have a strength workout, right? So make sure you have some water. It's not going to be intense. I'm not going to kill you, but I want you to get a little bit of a workout here. So we're going to get ourselves set up. We'll get started here in a couple minutes, but a couple things before we get started. I was actually just looking at my Amazon store, and I know a lot of people ask me about these little knee pads. So whenever I'm doing exercise, I have these on my knees, just in case. I'm getting old now, you know what I mean? I need to get some extra padding for my knees. These are like $4 right now on Amazon. So if you go to my Amazon store, you can see these on sale Black Friday. I was surprised. I'm actually going to go ahead and actually I already did, picked up 3 more pairs of them. So now every time I bring them with me, other people can have them. So something you can look at after the stream. No, just wait till after the stream. So before we go ahead and get started, when we do this Pilates workout, is making sure that whenever you inhale through your nose and then you exhale out through the mouth. This is very important because whenever you're exhaling out through the mouth, you contract the core. And when we contract the core, that stabilizes the spine. It helps you get some more engagement, and it's just overall better for yourself, right? So when we're doing the Pilates for this first 20 minutes, inhale through the nose, and then exhale out through the mouth. And then when we transition into the yoga, I want you to inhale through the nose and out through the nose so that we can calm the body down. So as long as we got that down, you should be okay. But when we do this, make sure that you don't hold the breath, because when you hold the breath, that's whenever you increase your heart rate, and we don't essentially want that. So first things first, let's just try to warm up the body. So let's sit in a cross-legged position. And I want you just to bring your arms all the way up to the side and just do these alternate hugs. So you're just going ahead and just squeezing your shoulder blades back, giving yourself a nice little hug. We just want to warm up those shoulders. Inhale. Exhale out through the mouth. Making sure that your traps you're not doing this, right? We're relaxing the shoulders, giving ourselves a nice hug, and then go ahead, switch the cross of your legs, and keep going here. Just trying to build some heat up into the body. It's cold over here in Pittsburgh right now. Winter's coming, let's just say that. So 3, 2, and 1, and then let's shake the arms off, roll the shoulders back, bring the arms all the way out, and we're going to make these small little shoulder circles. So make sure that you're stretching your fingertips all the way out, small little shoulder circles, and then they become medium-sized shoulder circles, and then become larger shoulder circles. So when you're here, inhale, exhale, make it a little larger, and then bring yourself all the way back down. And let's go ahead and do that one more time. Bring those arms up, and let's do it to the opposite side. Small circles going counterclockwise. medium-sized circles going, and then a larger circle. I gotta turn this damn music down. I can't even hear myself. So keep going. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I do not need that to be. So keep it going, and then let's give yourself a break. Let me move this down. I'm like, I can't even hear myself think. So let's go all the way down onto our back. Now that we got the arms warmed up, I want you just to slowly inhale, bring yourself all the way down, bring those knees into your chest. So when we're in this Pilates position, you don't have to keep your neck all the way up if you start to feel pain. But what I want you to do is try to keep your shoulders upright when we do some of these exercises, just to try to strengthen yourself. You can always come back down if you need a rest. First thing we're going to do is the 100s. Nick, what the hell? So with this, you're going to either have your hands or your feet like so. This is level 1. You could go level 2 with your feet in a tabletop position, or you can straighten your legs for level 3. When we do the 100s, what we do is we inhale through the nose for 5 breaths. We exhale out the mouth for 5 breaths. When we do that, we also have our arms pumping as well. So I'm going to show you. Before you get started, watch. So I'm here. I'm inhaling through the nose and then exhaling out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Now let's go ahead and get started. Pick your position, 1, 2, or 3. Bring yourself upright and let's get started. So inhale through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Keep those arms pumping. We're halfway there. If your neck starts to hurt, you can keep it down. Keep those arms going, breathing. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Bring those knees into your chest. Now, as you can feel, the body got a little warmer. Core is a little bit engaged. We're going to go ahead and straighten those legs all the way out. And I want you to go ahead, bring those arms all the way overhead. And I want you to take 5 of these roll ups. So if you remember, we inhale and we exhale, come up 1 vertebrae at a time. Let me scooch myself all the way back. And then you slowly roll down. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms come back. Use that breath out the mouth. Exhale. Coming all the way up. Nice and slow. 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale down. Arms overhead. Exhale. Come all the way up. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale down. And then let's exhale up. Use that breath. Don't force yourself. Nice and slow. 1 more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Use that core. Come all the way up. Bring those hands all the way down. Now I want you to bend your right knee into your chest. Bring your left knee into your chest. And I want you to bring, if you remember with us, we were in those genie arm position. So I want your hands stacked above each other like so. And I want you just to lean back a little bit. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Go to your left side. We're going to do this alternating. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Go to the right side. We're going to do this 10 times. It'll be 5 for each. So make sure you have that double exhale and you inhale back to center. Remember, when you're doing these twists, you only go as far as your shoulder goes back, right? So rotate the shoulder and allow the elbow to go along with it. And you feel this in your obliques, your transverse abdominis. One more time to each side. And then exhale, exhale. You slowly come all the way down. And then I'm always out of position here. Then you come down, bring your knees into your chest. You're going to straighten your right leg all the way, toes pointing up. And I want you to make this tent or this teepee into your hands. If you can see me from here, it's like this, like so. And so when we do our single leg stretches, I want you just to keep your hands like so, and then exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. And if you want, you can keep your head and your shoulders up, where again, if you do this position, you do challenge yourself, make sure that you're not staring at your feet. If you keep your head and your chest up, make sure you're staring up at the sky or roughly at an angle, because that is what most of the time, if your neck hurts in this position, is because you're staring at your feet and you're compressing. You're getting yourself to shrimp back, like we always talk about, right? You're over there shrimping. We don't want that. Exhale, 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 exhale. Let's do 2 more to each side. Last one. Exhale, exhale, and bring that self all the way down. Take a deep breath here. We're moving through it. We're going strength. We're going mobility. We doing this. So make sure your hands are all the way down here by your side. I want you to bring your legs all the way up into that tabletop position. Bring your hands into this dead bug position. And I want you to stretch your left leg and your right arm. I want you to hold for 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Left arm back, right leg stretch. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And again, you're only going to your threshold here, right? I don't want you going all the way down and you feel this in your lower back. If you feel it in your back, keep your leg up. Come back to center. You'll find that your leg, the further your leg goes down, the more it is on your lower back. So what we want to do is just find that limit, whenever I say threshold, of what is too far and what is not enough. Let's do 1 more for each side. Inhale, extend, hold, exhale back to center. Inhale, extend, hold, exhale back to center. Bring those knees into your chest. And we're going to get set up for the rolling like a ball here. So maybe some of you have seen this, maybe some of you haven't. What I want you to do is bring your knees into your chest. Inhale, curl, and then exhale, try to find some momentum. And then exhale, try to come all the way up onto your sitting bones. Inhale, come down. We're going to do this 10 times. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. And if you've been doing these with me for the last couple months, you should start to see that these are getting a little bit easier. Or maybe you're like, Nick, you out of your damn mind. These are still difficult. I understand. But with practice, right? With practice, that's what we're here for. Let's do 5. Inhale back. Exhale 4. Inhale back. Exhale 3. And 2. This last one we're going to hold. And 1. I want you to hold. I overshot it. Hold. And then bring your feet back down. And then I want you to stretch your legs all the way back and give yourself a little bit of a rest here. So drink some water. I think I got a cat hair in my eye. Give yourself a drink of water. And as you could feel the whole core on fire, which is why we're here, right? So hands come down. When your hands come down, I want you to see how my fingertips are pointing forward. I want them to go back. So I want you here. So I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades and actually squeeze your arms. So this is where you get a little bit of an arm workout as well. So squeeze your shoulder blades, lift the chest. I want you to inhale, lift that leg up as high as it can go, and think of a rainbow. Bring it all the way to the outside of your mat, and then exhale, come back in. We're going to do this 5 times to each leg, where we're basically just testing our hip flexor strength. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And it's like these simple movements look so simple, but when you go to try them, it's like, holy shit. It's like you're waking up muscles you didn't even know existed. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Oh my gosh. All right. Shake the wrist off. I'm going to have to move over a little bit here. So make sure I'm still in frame. So you got YouTube and yoga and Instagram. I don't know what frame I'm going to be in, but let's try it. So let's inhale, lift that right leg. Tap, exhale, back to center. And back. Inhale. Oh, this one I actually feel a little bit easier on this right leg. Oh my gosh, still tough, don't get me wrong, but it does feel a little bit easier, and maybe that's something you can consider too, right? When you're doing this, does one side feel a little bit easier than the next? Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale, and then go ahead, shake it all off, bring your feet together, and just give yourself a stretch in the hip flexor, maybe your little butterfly pose here. Let's open up those hips. And if you remember last week, we were focusing on, actually, I already have a video coming up tomorrow for this, but we're going to show it because you're already here live. So let's go to the side. We're going to go flip to our side and straighten your legs, right? But when I say straighten, I want you to have your feet at the corner of your mat. So I don't want you straight as a board. I want your feet actually here. Reason being is because when we bring this leg back, it'll keep your hips from rolling back into extension. So it's a little hack if anybody cares. But what I want you to do is bring this leg back as far as you can without the hips rolling back. And then I want you to exhale, bring it forward. And then I want you to lift it as you bring it all the way back down. So you start, inhale back. I'm going to kick this tree. Exhale, bring it as far as you can. And as you're bringing it back, you're trying to lift this leg. We're doing this 5 times. Inhale back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back. Bring it back. Inhale. Exhale forward. These last 2 are the ones that actually suck. 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. Last one. Inhale back. Exhale, kick it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh my goodness. Take a deep breath. And then bend that knee right here in front. And I don't want this knee hanging out like this. Try to keep it. It's okay if it's not the best, but you don't want it all the way up. What I want you to do now is lift this bottom leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is called abduction, abduction. We're going 15 seconds here, so just keep it lifting. Let's go 3, 2, and 1, and then bring that leg all the way out. And this is where it gets fun. I want you to straighten this arm all the way and bring it to like you're watching TV. But what I want you to do now is lift both of these legs. So get your hand here. Inhale, exhale. 1. See how it's just that little lift. 2, 3. Going up to 5, 4, and 5. Look at that. Not too bad. Give it a break. I'm going to do 5 more. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. And 5. And then let's roll it over onto our belly. And let's just give ourselves a little cobra pose here. Lift yourself all the way up. And then come back down. And what we want to do here is lift the chest. Forearms come down. And I want you to bring your toes all the way down. And I want you to make a fist with your hands. From here, we're going to try to do these little plank lifts. You're going to hate me, and this is when you guys are going to be like, oh my God, you're going to curse my name. But what I want you to do is I want you to inhale, exhale, lift the hips. See how my knees are up here? I just lift the hips, but then I want you to exhale, straighten, hold for 3, 2, 1, knees, hips. So when you do this again, you lift your hips up, and then you exhale, lift the other part of your legs for 3, 2, 1, knees, hips. And then when we think, we go hips, knees, hold for 3, 2, 1, knees, hips. And this is an easy way to get yourself into a plank without just jamming yourself right into there, right? You can ease into this where you make it a step-by-step approach where you lift, straighten, hold, knees, down. Let's do one more. So hips, knees, hold for 3, 2, 1, and then come all the way back down. Bring yourself into an upward dog, and then tabletop position. We're going to do one more exercise here before we do the same thing to the other side, because now I want you to keep, when you're doing this, remember what side you're using, right? When we do it, we're doing this to the right side. So I want you to bring your leg all the way out into that fire hydrant, but I want you to kick. Make sure you're not kicking your dog or your kid or anybody 3 times and then bring it back. So you exhale, abduct, 3, 2, 1, back down. We do this 5 times. Kick, 3, 2, 1, back down. 2 more. 3, 2, 1, and then back down. Last one. Abduct, kick, 3, 2, 1, come back down. Cross your legs, sit behind your back, and let's do the same thing to the other side. So, if you remember correctly, when we do this, I want you to make sure that you're not, when we go to this other side, that you're not jamming into the shoulder blade, right? So what I mean by that is when we get down here, is that you're not sinking like this. Keep yourself upright, keep yourself nice and tall. Remember, your feet are at the corner of the mat. And then on YouTube, I guess you can't even say it because it does say 20-minute yoga Pilates thing. Yeah, whatever. I'll have to fix that for next time. But bring this leg back. And then we're going to exhale. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we do this 5 times. Inhale back. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale back. Exhale forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Let's do one more. Inhale back. 5, 4. You can feel this right here on that side butt. 3, 2, and 1. What in the hell are we doing? So then let's bend that knee and let's lift this 10 times into adduction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Oh my gosh. Straighten the legs. Remember, we straighten the arm. We bend it so like we're watching TV. And we got to lift these legs up 5 times. So technically 10, but doing 5 intervals. We're going to go exhale. 1, 2, 3. Remember, use that breath to lift. Give it a rest. Deep breath. We're going to do this 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lift. And then come back down. And then let's go onto our belly. We have our 10 plank lifts. And then we get ourselves into some yoga. So you made it this far. And by now you're probably like, Nick, this is easy. Or you're like, Nick, I'm sweating my ass off, because I know I am. All right, so we're here. We're making this fist. We're tucking our toes under. We're lifting up our hips. And then we exhale, hold for 3, 2, 1, knees, hips. And then we go hips up, knees up, hold for 3, 2, 1, squeeze that core, knees, hips. Deep breath. Exhale, come up. Holding for 3, squeeze in 2, 1, down, back. Lift, up, 3, 2, 1, down, back. And let's do these next 2. Let's hold for an extra second. 4, 3, 2, 1, knees down, hips down. Last one, hips, knees, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees down and then stretch yourself all the way. Bring your knees wide as the mat. Bring your big toes together and stretch your butt back. Walk yourself into a child's pose. I want you to get some length here. And then exhale, walk your hands all the way out and just feel that stretch. So let's sit here for 20 seconds. And I want you now to shift your breathing into your nose. So zip your mouth shut. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And let's spend the next 15 seconds here getting used to that breath. And then let's inhale, come all the way up. And let's go into that tabletop position. And let's get set up for our cat-cow. So I want you to make sure your elbow, your wrist, your shoulder are all in a line. If you saw my repost video the other day, or yesterday, keeping the weight in your thumb, your pointer finger, and getting that weight out of your heels, of the palm of your hand, essentially. Our feet are down. Let's inhale, look all the way up, and then let's exhale, round the back, tuck the butt under, get your chin into your chest, and inhale, scoop yourself all the way in, look up. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, looking all the way up, arcing your back. Exhale, rounding, tucking your butt under, tucking the chin under. And let's do these next 5 on your own breath here. So inhale, And exhale through the nose. Let's do two more here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And then on this last one, exhale, round. Come into a neutral spine. Tuck your toes under and push yourself back into a bent knee downward owl facing dog. That ankle is so stiff. And let's go ahead, push that butt back. Inhale. Let's exhale, walk your hands all the way out and come into a forward fold position. Let me get myself in camera here a little bit. So let's hold here in this forward fold. Maybe you're going from side to side, feeling your hamstrings. Let's slowly inhale, roll all the way up. And then exhale, see yourself nice and tall into this mountain pose position. So when we do this mountain pose, I just want you to really think about grounding down from the feet all the way up. So when we do this, I want you to press through with your big toes. So push through with your big toes from here. I want you to feel how you're gripping the mat, right? And this is going to be really important for your balance poses, is that feeling right there is just going to help you in your tree pose, any type of single leg balance poses. And so I want you to now feel the contraction. Now squeeze your legs, squeeze your butt, as if you're squeezing your butt. Flip your palms out, roll your shoulders back, and just now squeeze isometrically in your whole body and just feel how everything now is connected. And I want you to inhale, bring those hands all the way up, keeping that connection. And then exhale, relax, fold all the way down into that forward fold. Bend those knees. And then straighten the legs and then bring yourself into this flat back position. And see how I still have this slight bent knee bent right here? I'm getting better in camera. And so now I want you to try to test your mobility here from basically right under your butt is where I want you to feel this, right under your butt cheek. That is the origin of your hamstring. So from here, I want you to straighten your arms as flat as you can. And then I want you to straighten those legs and push back, right? We did this last week when we did it against a wall. And so what you could do if you're close to a wall, since I'm right here, is you could do the same thing, right? Is you push the butt back and then straighten the legs. And ideally, we want to feel that stretch into the back of the hamstrings. So when you're here, you feel that stretch. And if you're not close to a wall, you can do that the same thing by kind of having your hands here at your shin. So I just want you to explore that position here. And wherever you're at, let's start to walk ourselves all the way up. Roll those shoulders back. And I want you to stretch yourself into that crescent lunge. Again, we talked about this again last week. If you weren't here, well, you should have been here. We're going to have our heel up, right? And I want you to think your hips facing forward. Inhale, bend that knee, bring those arms all the way overhead, and have a slight knee bend here for our crescent lunge. Now, the reason this is so important is because it's helping bend your ankle, bending at the toe joint. A lot of people with knee pain, a lot of people with ankle pain don't realize how stiff their big toe joint actually is. When was the last time you extended your big toe back? So then let's drop that left heel and let's stretch ourselves in to a warrior two position. So let's look at the back of our heel, make the adjustments. Heel should be in line with the arch of that back foot. Let's inhale, get length, and then exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, get length, exhale, sink a little deeper, and hold here. But feel that inner thigh stretch. Push through that pinky toe. Grip that mat with your big toe. Flip your palms up. Flip them down. And then elbow comes all the way down for our side angle pose here. So hold this position. 3 deep breaths. And then I want you to straighten that right leg and then bring that arm all the way down for triangle pose. Where it gets difficult here, so we're going to do something called revolved triangle pose. I wouldn't say difficult, but I want you to inhale, bring your left hand down to where your right hand is. Then I want you to exhale, and you're going to spin at the left foot and bring your right arm all the way up into a revolved triangle. And then you come all the way back down, and then you come all the way back into your normal triangle pose. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, contract the core. Slowly come all the way back up. We're going to do the same thing, but I want you to turn your right heel, turn your left heel, and then walk that foot out a little bit more. And then now you're going to turn and make sure that your heel is up. So inhale, bend that knee slightly, crescent lunge. Find that bend on your big toe, into the ankle, feel the knee. We got a triple flexion here, not only in our hip, but I want you to feel that in the glute, right? Squeeze your butt. Inhale up, exhale, sink down a little deeper. Inhale, and then exhale, drop that heel, straighten your arms, warrior two, right? Look down, make sure that that heel is in line. Relax the shoulders here. You're getting a lot of shoulder work, just keeping your arms up here. You don't even realize it, like, oh my gosh, my shoulders are burning. You're like, Nick, I do realize it because my shoulders are burning. So keep your arms here. Push through that pinky toe, gripping the toe, your big toe with the mat. Inhale, sink a little deeper, and then elbow to knee, right arm all the way overhead, bicep to ear, squeeze that butt, push through your pinky toe. Make sure your knee is stacked above your ankle. Feel that stretch just about everywhere. Inhale, straighten that leg. Exhale, bring your left hand down. We have triangle pose, and then we're going to go into revolved triangle pose where inhale, bring that right hand down. You spin, and then exhale, come all the way up. Deep breath here. Inhale down. Heel comes down. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, exhale, like somebody's pulling you by that right arm. Come all the way up, and then let's stay in this wide-legged forward fold position. So hands right here at your hips, right at that hip hinge. Roll your shoulders back. Slight knee bend. Inhale, exhale, fold halfway. Hands come down. And let's see if we can bring those legs out a little bit wider here. Inhale, exhale, allow your head to fall. And it's not trying to be perfect. Just make sure you feel the stretch coming out from the lower back rather than trying to round in your thoracic spine. So flatten your back and see if you can stretch through the hamstrings and then walk your hands all the way out to 12 o'clock. 3 breaths here. And then walk your hands all the way to center. And then we're going to walk our feet a little bit wider than hip distance. And we're going to get into our malasana, what is a deep squat. So from here, I want you to try to keep your weight into your heels and slowly sink your butt all the way down. And you see, you might have a little external rotation out of the feet, but staying into this deep squat. See if you can keep yourself nice and tall. And then hands come down, exhale, cross your legs, and sit in a cross-legged pose. So roll those shoulders back. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Feel the energy. Feel the heat. Feel how your body just moved for roughly, wow, right on time, 40 minutes. But let's inhale, walk our right hand all the way out and get ready for these lateral side bends where I want you to feel this stretch coming all the way out for the side. Exhale, come back to center. Do the same thing to the left side. Inhale, walk your hands all the way out. Exhale, come back to center. Let's do this one more time to each side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, center. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, come back to center. Let's switch the cross of our legs. And we'll do that one more time. Roll your shoulders back, lift the chest. Inhale, walk your hands out to the right. And again, you're not collapsing here, right? We're stretching out of this lateral side. And then exhale back to center. So all you desk workers, all you people who commute, maybe you drive a lot, this is going to be your new favorite stretch. Why? Because it's stretching your QLs, your quadratus lumborum. And this is a muscle that gets fatigued over and over again. So bring yourself into this position. Let's straighten your legs. Actually, I should probably do it here. Straighten your legs all the way long. And let's inhale, slowly roll back and spend 15 seconds or so, 30 seconds or so in the Shavasana so we can inhale, lift the buttocks flesh up out of your back. And let's just do a simple breathing exercise here to calm ourselves down. We're going to do that box breathing. So relax yourself. I want you to inhale through the nose for 4 seconds. You're going to hold that breath for 4. And you're going to exhale out for 4. And then you hold that pause for 4. And you guessed it, we're going to do it 4 times. So let's start. Let's inhale through the nose for 4. Hold. Exhale. And hold. Inhale through the nose, 4 seconds. Hold that breath. Exhale out through the mouth for 4 seconds. Hold that emptiness. Inhale through the nose. Hold that breath. Exhale out through the mouth. Hold for 4. One last time. Deep inhale. Hold. Deep exhale out through the mouth. Let it all out. Feel that emptiness and hold for 4. And then I want you to just to find the breath, a regular breath. And then exhale, roll over to your left-hand side. Stay here for a deep breath. And then I want you to exhale, come all the way back up, open your eyes, come into a cross-legged position. See the world around you. It's clear, it's better. Why? Because you just spent 45 minutes exercising, working on your breath, working on yourself. And that, my friends, bring your hands into a prayer position. Bow our head and say namaste. So, namaste. That is our 45, well, should be 40, but we go a little bit longer. Pilates and yoga class. So, let me know how you did. Let me know in the comments. I'll stay here for another 5-10 minutes. Let me know what if you got any value. Drop a heart, drop a fire, drop a like. Let me know how you did. And let me know if this is getting any easier for you as well, right? We've been doing this for, I feel like, forever. And it should be almost routine for you by now, right? So let me see how you're doing. How we doing on YouTube? Oh, that was my knee. If you were wondering, that was my knee. How we doing over here? Oh, wow, we just hardcore them. Hello, how we doing? Woo, thanks, Nick. Hey, okay, awesome. How we doing? How was it? How was it? Let me bring you over here. That was a little bit, you worked us today with those planks. I know, right? Those planks are something else. And the thing is they are a little bit easier. Let me get you right over here. We got you all the way down here. Let me get you over here. Who worked us with those planks? Tell you what, though, they should be getting a little bit easier. I could feel that in my core more than I think I always do core exercises, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, we're out here, I'm doing it. But then I'm like, holy smokes. And when you start actually when you get into the groove, right? When you just focus on core, because I think a lot of times, right, when we're exercising, we're working lower body, we're working upper body. And when we do this, it's a lot. How often do we offer this? We do this every, Lisa, we do this every Sunday. So we do this every Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And then we do 7 p.m. We do it where it's more of a restorative type of yoga class. We do that for 25 minutes. So come on down, come do it. We do this every Sunday. And the best part is you can make it into a routine for you, right? That's kind of the whole idea is that it's something that like, right, Jenny, yeah, right, definitely it's empowering, right? Because when you show up and you do this every day, you start to realize that you're in control, right? Let me get this out of my head. You're in control of the house. So definitely, Lisa, make this into your routine, fit this in. How we doing over here, YouTube? Can you hear me? I don't know if we have any comments, but I know I've been getting yelled at from the people on YouTube saying, Nick, where have you been? So here I am. I know I'm back. It's tough when I'm trying. I got so much shit going on. Here, I'll give you my little background here. How do you like that? I know that's cool. Um, but yeah, we do this every Saturday, every Sunday, and we do mostly live streams. Last week I didn't go live because we were doing the master class. And let me know if you got any value out of that master class. If anybody started getting into that, can you put it in the TV on YouTube? It is on the TV on YouTube. Can put it in the TV on YouTube. That's what I do. So that's I don't know if you can see me. We're in this like little abyss right here. So I got it restreamed to Instagram over here, and then on YouTube we're over here. Um, yeah. So made time for this, even packed my yoga mat. Oh, look at that, Jenny. I appreciate that, right? I appreciate that. See, now that's how you know you showing up for yourself, right? You make it a routine, get your yoga mat out, get it going. Speaking of that, whoever won the yoga mat, I forget who won it last 2 weeks ago, should have received it. So let me know if you got your yoga mat. And thanks for being part of the community, right? Thanks for being part of the community. You won. You won yourself it's actually a $60 yoga mat. So you should be happy. Hopefully you're using it. Hopefully it gives you some value. It's a non-stick rubber mat. Yeah. And hopefully we can do more of those. I don't know what happened to the company. He was like, Nick, I could start. He's like, if you, we could become partners and then I can give you all your Sunday yoga people their own special mat and we can do it like this. I was like, oh, that'd be great. And then I never heard from him again. So yeah, that's what you get when you do the collaborations on the internet, right? YouTube, let me know if you know what I mean when we do that. Let me see. Can I get any chat? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Saba, for an advice to do something the viewers could really care is because 99% of the people watching is eating unhealthy food. So do something you have fun with. Oh, Saba, I don't know if you've ever showed up to the Food Friday streams that we do. We do that. Oh, that was Yeah, you ain't even in here. That was 10:18, so that was a long time ago. Interesting. We do Food Friday. We do all these different things, right? And the thing is there's a lot of I think there's a lot of creators. I mean, you see it now in the fitness space, right? Everybody's in the damn grocery store. I can't even go shopping without somebody recording in the damn grocery store. And to be honest, that doesn't seem like something I want to do, right? Even though I know it might help you, there's enough of that content right there. You don't need to see me in the grocery store saying, "Hey, get these," come on now. There's enough of that stuff. And actually I hate it because it's like, look, I'm trying to get my eggs. I do not need you recording telling me how this is going to improve my protein content. I know it. Just let me get the damn eggs, right? You see that content right now. If you're at Costco, get this. And it's just like, why don't you get the hell out of my way so I can go shopping? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Let me know in the chat. There's enough. I see that over almost every day, right? It's like, this is what you get at Costco, and somebody's in their cart, and it's just like, really? You got your tripod set up in your damn cart? Damn. Hey, dedication. I don't know. That's not me. I'll teach you guys actually how to cook, maybe not how to shop. I don't know if it's any better. I don't fucking know. But that's just me. I stay in my lane, right? I stay with my peoples in the Sunday yoga class. So holler at me. Make sure that the content warriors, you know what it is, Rady. You know exactly what it is. Those content warriors, they're out there. And the thing is when you see them out in the wild, and it's weird because I never thought that would be me, but here I am, right? This is what I like to do. And I try to stay in my own style, right? I try to give you guys real actionable advice. What you're doing is more than perfect. Jenny, I appreciate that. Good evening. Good evening. Where are you tuning in from, Miss Emperor? Where's that from? I mean, we're 10, it's 10:50 in the damn morning over here. Good evening. But hello. Yeah, see, I like to stay in my lane with my peoples, right? We got some good stuff coming on. I don't know if you've seen, I haven't even announced it yet. It's only been on my stories, but we have my Core 5 Blueprint. It is a new program that I just launched. Well, actually, I haven't even launched it. It launches Friday. But I did this little soft thing so you guys can see. Very excited with this. I got 3 programs right now that I think can really change the world. And I think that you're going to see it in the next couple years where you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I remember whenever he made that. And so make sure you mark the names. Remember sure you're here. The Core 5 Blueprint, when you start seeing that everywhere, just remember you were here when it first started happening. So it's going to be so fun. And one of the things that I really want to explain or talk about too before I let you go for your Sunday is that on today when we do our 7 o'clock, I'm going to be talking about a little. Everybody kind of got their little Black Friday thing, but I'm going to be letting you know if you're interested in getting into exercise, right, and you need a plan, you need someone to start, right. I'll do my little shameless plug. Is that this program that I made? I'm giving it to you for 30% off, and you get December free. So this is only going on for this week. So I'll let you know, but that's actually before anybody even knows. We already have a couple people that took me up on the offer, but it's only for 10 people, the first 10 people that reach out. And I haven't even announced it yet. So I'll let you guys know, since you're already in the stream, is that when my Black Friday, everybody's got their damn Black Friday deals going on, but mine's going on Monday. Maybe I might be a little bit late to the party, but you know what? That's what I do. So if anybody ever wants to get themselves coached by me and get themselves to the place that they want to be, we got a crazy offer going down tonight and throughout the rest of the week. So hopefully you stay tuned and you put that in your back pocket. So just in case you want to get yourself going, just be sure if you sign up, better late than never, right? That's exactly what I said, right? Well, it's the thing because Black Friday has always been like a Black Friday week now, right? And so thing is I wanted to have my new program. I didn't want to put all my attention on, trying to sell something. I wanted to make sure that I have my thing that I've been working on for the last 6 months, 8 years, really, to really start showcasing how I can help people, right? And one of the ways that we've been doing it for the last 8 years in person was through 5 things, and was through functional fitness, was through flexible dieting, was through yoga, Pilates, strength training, and putting that all together into a specific program and a specific protocol was something that I pride myself on doing because I live it, right? This is my protocol. This is what I do. And so I know whenever I was getting myself back in exercise, it was just like, what the hell do I do? And this was the specific thing that I would say got me back, and especially from my surgeries, got me back structure, gave me back my life, and gave me back control. And I think that's what's important because when you look at the state of where we're at right now, we're just looking for, I think we're looking for control, right? We're looking for help. We're looking for an area because if we know that the information isn't the issue, it's the implementation. And if we can implement a lot of the stuff that we're seeing, we're going to be overall a better person. And that's my goal, is to teach everybody how to essentially do that. So make sure that you tune in tonight at 7 p.m. for our PM yoga class.